Here's how to contribute to Challenge 1.
Hi there. In the last video, we made a pull request to add our name to the contributors.md file. In this video, we're going to look at accomplishing Challenge 1. Go to Challenge 1. We can see that there's these camper cells. What's unique about each camper cell is the name of the person, a quote, and some general styling like the background and the border color. So let's make our own camper cell and then make a PR for our camper cell to be added. So open up Terminal or Git Bash. Let's navigate to our version of the project. Mine is on the desktop. I'm going to Git Status. So the branch I'm on is Add Name, but I want to go back to Master. Here's the branch we worked on last video. Right now we're on the master branch. And we want to keep the master branch updated with the main version of the project. So let's add a remote. This is the URL of the main version of the project. Oh, we forgot to give it a name. Do that same code, but let's call this remote upstream by convention. This is the remote that represents the main version of the project. Do get remote /v. We can see that we've added our upstream remotes. So let's get our master branch updated with the main version of the project. Git pull upstream, the master branch of upstream. Looks like we're already up to date. Now we'll take a new branch for the challenge 1. Challenge 1. Okay, now we're on challenge 1. Let's go ahead and make the changes. Open, go to challenges, challenge 1. Let's open both the CSS and HTML file. So we've got instructions here on the HTML page. Let's go check those out under steps. In the cell panel, which is right here, add your own div and give it a class camper cell. So here is the cell panel div. It starts there and ends here. So let's go ahead and make a new cell. Camper cell. Let's close that div. Give it a unique ID. Inside, have an h1 element that has your name. YouTube. Cell. Okay, now let's put an h1 that has our name in it. I'm going to save this and check out my work so far. I'm going to go back and open the challenge1.html file. But we have a new camper cell, and it's got the h1. We have to add a quote and an image. Add an image that has a picture or avatar of you, and then add a quote. Here's something we can use for our avatar. Let's get this one. Well, first, let's add the quote. We're supposed to be doing this in a p tag. Here's the quotes. Let's get this image. Okay, look on the HTML file on our local machine. Something went wrong here. One other thing we have to do is make sure that our cell is within the Bootstrap grid. If we look on the website, you'll see that it follows a grid. And if we shrink down, it responds by making it a 2-column grid and then a 1-column grid. So we have to make our cell conform to this. Copy this Bootstrap class, add it to our class. Now our cell conforms to the Bootstrap grid. Now we can add some custom CSS. Do that in the challenge1.css file. Add your unique styles below. So we should do it in this section. I believe our unique ID was YouTube. Give our camper cell a background color of yellow. Let's give our border color red. Give the color inside our camper cell purple. Let's see our changes. Okay, so we didn't target the correct ID to cell. Save our changes. Go back to Safari. And as you can see, we've got purple text and a red border and a yellow background. So now we've made all the changes that we want to make. Let's go back to the terminal. Let's check out the status of our project. We don't really care about the DS store or challenges/DS store. They're just kind of junk files. You can see that we've modified challenges/challenge1/challenge1.css, challenges/challenge1/challenge1.html. So this is what we expect. So let's tell Git to keep track of these changes. We do that by telling Git to add the CSS changes, and then to keep track of the HTML changes. And we package up these changes into a commit, added, camper cell, and custom CSS. Now we'd like to push our changes to our remote fork. Origin is the remote that we control, and to origin we would like to push camper cell, I think we called this branch. We can check challenge 1, we called it. If we go to our profile, our repositories, we can see that challenge 1 has seen recent changes. So we can make a pull request. Again, if you look at our branches, this is the branch we made in the last video. This is the branch we made in this video. Make sure we're on challenge 1. Let's make a pull request to merge challenge 1 with the master branch of the main version of the project. This basically sums up all the changes we've made, so that's fine. We've successfully made a pull request. If you look at the files changed, all we've done is add the style that we added to the CSS file, and this is the HTML that we added to the challenge1 HTML file. We didn't accidentally change anything else. This is good to go. That's all there is to it. In the next video, we will cover contributing to challenge 2.
Thanks for following along, and I'll see you in the next video.